Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we're going to be talking about different types of regression. So before we begin, if you like the content that I post, please leave this video with a like and subscribe, comment down below how it was, and turn on the post notifications to get notified whenever I release a new video. And with that said, let's begin. Welcome back to Zeus Tech. So, let's begin with what regression is. So, I'm deciding to make a 3-part trilogy for different types of regression, and in each video, I'll be talking about a different type of regression. In this video, it'll be linear regression, next video, logistic, and the video after that, polynomial. And they should come out in this week and next week, so just stay tuned for that. So, before we begin with linear regression, let's just talk about what is regression. So, regression is a supervised learning way of machine learning. And regression's purpose is that it predicts what is going to happen next. It's going to predict the future. And each type of regression I talk about is a type of method that you can use for machine learning. So, as I said before, there are many different types of regression, but I'll be talking about 3 of them. Now, let's start with linear regression, shall we? So, now let's look at the definition of linear regression that you would find on Google and stuff like that. So, the definition of linear regression is, in statistics, linear regression is a linear approach to modeling the relationship between a scalar response, or dependent variable, and one or more explanatory variables, or independent variables. The case of one explanatory variables is called simple linear regression. So that was just a bunch of big words and all, and it's pretty confusing. Even I, who have been doing AI for some time, I don't understand that fully. So let's look at a more simple or a more easier definition for us to understand it better. So linear regression linear regression is meant to show the relationship between an independent and dependent variable to estimate the future outcomes, such as such as stock prices, sales, assessing risks in healthcare, and etc. So I hope that explains it a bit better about what linear regression is, but I like to explain some things. So inside of the definition, you must have heard me saying linear regression is meant to show the relationship between an independent and independent variable. I'll explain to you what that is and what that means because it's pretty important. So let's take an example about your grade, like grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, stuff like that. So your grade is dependent on your age. So in that case, the grade is the dependent variable and your age is the independent variable. The grade is dependent on the independent variable, which is the age. Now, we can predict your grade based off your age. And because of that, we know that when you get older, your grade increases. That's a simple example of linear regression, and probably not something that people would use, like data scientists would use in industry, but it helps. So I'm gonna end this video here. This is linear regression. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned something from it. And stay tuned for my upcoming videos, as I'll be talking about logistic and polynomial regression soon. And with that said, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.